everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, and I'm doing it late in the afternoon because downstairs are having some kind of work done and the racket is just mad. So I popped up a video last week asking my viewers to pick my makeup for me, and I've gone through the comments and I've got in this box here all of the items. So I'm just going to take them out in front of me so that I can see exactly what it is that I have got. Oh my gosh, it is so clammy. It's doing my head in. I keep getting these flushes where I'm like literally fine and then the next minute the heat is just whoa, and I'm like not living for it. I'm not at all. So the items that were picked were the NYX Honey Dew Me Up Primer. Then we've got the Charlotte Tilbury Colour Corrector. Then we have the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Light Peach. And then you picked the Tarte Foundsealer Multitasking Foundation. Then we went for the Fenty Bronzer. I think it was the powder one. I didn't go back and look. Well, the powder one. And then for blush, the Charlotte Tilbury Ecstasy was picked. For highlight, Dandelion Twinkle by Benefit was picked for that. Then for a setting powder, you picked the SO1 translucent powder. For brows, you picked the Soap and Glory Archery. And then I'm using the mascara I have open, so I didn't ask for anything for that. For lips, you picked Bobbi Brown Lip Liner with my Doll Beauty lipstick and the Charlotte Tilbury gloss over the top. And you picked Luxe pigment to go on the eyes, and you picked the iconic London spray. So, nearly forgot. And the palette that you picked was the Too Faced White Peach. So that is what we are working with today. So let's just get started. So I'm going to first of all go in with the NYX Honey Dew Me Up Primer. Get my hair out the way. This smells so nice. It doesn't smell like honey. You're hearing slight bangs. I'm sorry, that's downstairs. I can't really do much about that, to be honest. My skin is looking and feeling so good right now. And I have been using the Regen anti-aging serum that I was gifted by She Company. I'll leave a link to the video because I've already put it up. Now I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury No. 2 Medium Colour Corrector first. This is what it looks like, and we are going to get a Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. And you know what? I think I might just use the mirror in this palette actually. And we are going to place that one. Oh, I've got the worst PMT today, honestly. It is just a pain in the ass. I'm 37. Had to think there. I'm 37, right? And my late mum went through menopause when she was like my age. They're about 35. And I swear to God, I think I've been perimenopausal. Is it perimenopausal? Premenopausal? Anyway, I have had discussions with my old doctor about it, and they did say that it is very difficult to determine and check your hormone levels. But because I still have a regular monthly cycle, she was like, it's pretty unlikely. But I swear to God, like I suffer with flushes and everything, and I'm just like, okay, so we're going to go in with the foundation. This is the Tarte Foundsealer Multitasking Foundation, and I have it in the shade 22B Light Beige. I love this foundation. Tarte, it's finished now, but they were doing, I'm going to use my Body Shop foundation buffing brush. They were doing this sort of thing where you could pick, I think it was like 7 items for like 50 something pounds. And I picked items last year, and this was one of them. And the set of stuff that I picked was put away for me for my birthday in December. So they've got another one this year, and actually a lot of the items in it I kind of wish had been in this one for choosing. But I believe it's finished now. I'm not entirely sure. But they do this kind of sale where you pick 7 items. So I picked this foundation, a moisturiser, a palette, a lip gloss, mascara, and then I think it was, what was the other thing? I can't remember. So yeah, you get to pick, it's almost like a full face that would cost you 70 something pounds, but it's only 50. So, oh, see this mirror? Let me just wipe it with my towel. But I love this foundation. Look, it is so nice, and it's the perfect shade for me. Like, so nice. I really, really love it. So I am going to leave my concealer just now, and we're going to use the Too Faced White Peach palette. I don't know if you can still get this. I never even knew it existed until a good few years ago. I watched a YouTuber and she was using it, and I'm like, I need that. So naturally I bought it. But look, it's not going to do it now, is it? It's going to prove me wrong. It's magnetic. Well, things stick to it anyway. Anyhow, so this smells of peach and sweet fig. Oh, I just stuck my nose right in it. Oh, and it really does. Now, these are the gorgeous colours. My favourite colours and ones that I use the most are probably these 3. And yeah, we're just going to do some sort of a look with it. Now, I'm going to put some of the original primer potion on my lid. I have very dry, prone to eczema lids, and there is definitely a bit of dryness going on my lids. No matter how much I hydrate my skin, it's just a bollock. Can you believe it is like, what, the 20th of June already today? That is crazy to me. I'm just dabbing this over, just to hopefully not have any creases. Okie dokes then. So I am going to go in with a fluffy brush. This is a Real Techniques base shadow brush, and I'm going to go firstly into the shade Peach Smoothie, which is this matte one here. Oh my god, I am roasting, people. Like, I can't deal with the heat. There's a little bit of kickback. I haven't used this in absolutely ages. It was between this palette and the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette. And as I say, this one was picked. The reason that I wanted to do where yous helped me pick was hopefully to get mixing up the products that I've got and actually using them. That's just a light pink. And I haven't used this palette in ages. And I also haven't used the Mercury Retrograde in ages, or as much as I probably should have. Nice. Hopefully that's not going to go on for too much longer. The guy that stays downstairs, I think he is some kind of a builder or joiner, so I don't know if it's him doing the work himself or he has people in to do it. So, but hopefully, oh my god, I am literally dying of heat. Hold on. It is horrific. I hate humidity. It's so much worse than like blazing sunshine. Right, let me just get this little brush for a blend. They blend like a dream, these shadows as well. I think this is possibly my favourite Too Faced palette, maybe. Add in a wee bit more of that peachy tone in. It's so pretty. I watch Katie Jane Hughes and she likes to blend in the way she was saying that it sometimes gives you that bit more control. Seriously, people, I know you want your house to look nice, but geez peace. Just as well I don't do this as a job, innit? Oh my god. Okay, and I'm going to go then into Sweet Fig, which is another favourite of mine. And I'm going to take it on a smaller brush. I love this colour. And I'm just going to take this just on this kind of outer edge. Finished watching Sweet Tooth on Netflix. Hopefully there'll be another series. It was really good, and I finished Mayor of Easttown yesterday. Wasn't what I was expecting, but yeah. I'm also going to just take this mauve shade and just sort of sweep it under my eye as well. I haven't done any concealer yet, so I'm not worried about stuff falling down or that, because I can go back in and sort that out. So yeah, trying to find something else to watch now. I just end up re-watching stuff that I've seen before because I can't be arsed. Oh, got that there. To concentrate on something new. Does anyone else get like that? They just think, oh, it's such an effort to concentrate on something else. So you're just like, I'm just not gonna. Or is that just me? I doubt it is just me though, because it can be a ball ache. Oh, and when it comes to liner, I asked whether it would be colourful or neutral liner, and I got more people voting for colourful. So I'll pick a colourful liner. I just thought because I've got so many colourful liners, it was easier just to say colourful or neutrals than to be like, pick, you know, me just picking out. And the same with mascaras. I don't like having too many mascaras open because then they're just going to get wasted. So I tend to just stick to the ones that I have open, and then we can move on to something else. That's people starting to upload some videos. It's my notifications coming on through. I seriously need to work in a freezer shop or something where I can just stand in the freezer and be cool all the time. Right, I am going to go into my all-time favourite shade, which is Glistening Peach, which is this one here, and I'm like literally nearly hitting the pan with it. In fact, I think it might be starting to dry out. I actually think it might be, you know. No. It's just a really shimmery sort of glistening peach colour, as it would suggest with it being called glistening peach, but I think it's quite dried out actually, which is so gutting. But we're going to be using the peaches and cream pigment that you've picked anyway over at the top. I'm just adding this to it. It's definitely starting to dry up. Oh, I'm gutted. Right, I'm going to leave it like that at just a moment. Oh my god, I cannot deal with this heat. I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in Light Peach. I wasn't actually a fan of these e.l.f. concealers. I bought them because I wanted to do, well, the majority of my look fully e.l.f. So that's why I got it, but yeah. We'll go back in with the Deluxe Crease Brush and we'll just bring that under the eyes. Just rub it in, and then if there's too much on the brush, I just dab it onto my towel that I use. What is that? See when you look close up at things sometimes, oh, got some weird texture going on there by the looks of it. I'm just going to take my ring finger and just bounce this in to the skin. Okay, and then go back in with the brush. I get red nose. Seagulls are giving it yeldy. There are so many seagulls, honestly. I feel like they cull rabbits and stuff, don't they? Because there's so many and people don't like rabbits because of their gardens and stuff. But I really think they should cull the flipping seagulls. Honestly, because they're so bad. I feel sorry for the other birds out there when seagulls are about, because honest to God. My friend was at the beach the other day and she was saying that there was this flatfish like just on the beach, so she went to put it back in the water because it was still alive and the seagull just comes and grabs it. I'm going to use this setting powder just to set under the eyes, and I'll just use the same little brush that I used for the concealer, and we will just set under those eyes. That's okay, that powder is maybe a little bit clinging to the dry patches that I have, that I get with my eczema. Get off. Why is that annoying me? And I get milia as well, which is just the bane of my life, but there you go. Okie dokes. Let's add some liner. This is going to be a long video, you know it. I am going to add, decisions on the colour. Do you know what? I'm going to go for it. Oh, that's not the right one. I am going to use this CYO in Setting Our Sights. It's like my favourite teal liner that I have. And I'm going to pop this onto the waterline because it is actually gorgeous. I wish I'd got more than one of these because I think CYO have gone now. Oh. Look at that. Isn't it great? I'll see if I can tide line a little bit with it. So, it is so pretty. Oh my god, guys. There's no heating on. And it's just as bloody well because I can't deal. I find this really tickly. That is such a stunning colour, isn't it? I love it. I got it in a Latest in Beauty when I used to do it. I've got a purple one as well, but it's not a patch on that. Right, so that's that. Get in there. And then I'm going to take the Peaches Luxe pigment, which you guys picked between this and Venom. So this is what the colour looks like. It's probably going to go absolutely everywhere. This is what it looks like. I don't want to tip it up just in case. Let me just, whoa, show you my finger. Oh, it's very glittery, so it's probably going to amp up this look. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. That is nuts. Okay. Okay, Peaches and Cream. Wasn't expecting quite so much madness there, but we'll live for it. Look at that. Look at that. Hopefully you're seeing it with this fucking lighting. Oh my gosh, that is so stunning. I just want to go back in with my little smudger brush and just add a tiny wee bit more of that Sweet Fig just to that outer section there. Just because it is a lot deeper on this side than this one. So we kind of want it to match in. And then I'm going to have to deepen it up again on this side just for a wee bit more. That is crazy. I wish both my eyes would match. I really need to get a box light or something, I think, and like have the ring light on, but move the desk out and have maybe a box light over here or something. I don't freaking know. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little flat brush and I'm just going to give it a quick spray and try a little bit of the Peaches with that as well, like, and then tap it onto the lid and just try and have a little bit more control with it. Oh no, maybe that wasn't the best idea. That's not a good idea, I don't think. I think it's going to be a bit too chunky. Well, maybe not. What do you think? It's so hard to see. Right, so let's just pop that away. I always think of my friend Melissa, who's Melissa MUA one here. She was saying that she bought one of these pigments and when a client by accident knocked it over, so I'm like, put the lid on. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara. I don't know what it is they're doing downstairs. Sounds like they're hacking the places to bits. I was wanting to film this earlier today and it was just way much more noise than this, so I was like, I can't. Okay. Again. I wish I could afford to go and get my eyebrows done. Speaking of eyebrows, where's that fucking spoolie thing? Is there one on that? Oh, please. Why are you doing this to me? Is it in here? Whoa. Are you in here? my eyebrow brush. There you are. So I'm just going to take this spoolie, I am absolutely sweating, and just tame the beasts. And who opted for Soap and Glory? This is the Archery Brow Defining Crayon and Setting Gel. So it's one of these kind of more square ones. And I don't even know what shade I've got it in. I think it's taupe or blonde or something, because I really I don't know what to do with my brows, if I'm honest. And it's not even something that was delved into too much in our makeup course, which is ridiculous really, but because I thought we would get taught all these basic things, but we can never. And the other thing I don't like about this is that it keeps going down, so you got to really hold on to it quite. That peaches pigment is everywhere on me. I can see glitter on my nose, glitter all over the place. My favourite brow product that I have used personally is the Benefit Browsings. I really quite like that. It just seems to work for me. I don't know. What do you think? Give me ideas, hints and tips. And then this is just a little brow gel just to, I don't know, set the beasts and keep them from being too unruly, I guess. I always forget I've got that as well. A lot of the times I don't do anything to my brows, I just leave them. I know here, like, you would take the hairs from there, but I don't know, I don't want to pluck them too much, you see. Anyway, that's all I am doing with that. Now, let's move on to bronzer. So, this is the Fenty Cream Bronzer in the Sun. I love it. Looks like this. This video, Julie, is so long. It's ridiculous. So I swirl it in, give it a good thingy, tap the excess off, and I dust the excess onto the back of my hand so that I'm not getting too much of the product onto my brush, because I don't like a shit ton of bronzer. I prefer, if I'm honest, cream bronzers, because I just think they look way more flattering and way more dewy on the old skin. But I love this shade. It's perfect for me. It's just the right amount without being too caked on. I don't even know if on camera it looks like I've got any on, which suits me. And then I'm going to put the Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic Swish and Plop Blusher in Ecstasy on. This is the one that you picked. I'm just going to use the same wee brush. Just give it a swirl. Dab excess on my hand. And just add a wee bit of that. I always forget I've got this blush as well. As I say, that's why I was just like, I might do it again as well. I'm going to take a wee bit of minutes. I might do the viewers pick my makeup again. Benefit Dandelion Twinkle Highlight. Love it. I don't even know if they do this anymore. And I'm going to take this angled Wet n Wild brush. It is rather powdery. And I'm just going to pop it on there. It's such a nice blush. I want to try the Cookies one. I don't think Tickled Pink would be the right shade for me, but I would definitely say that that Luxe pigment is more of a topper. Okay, now for the lips. We are going to use Bobbi Brown Lip Pencil in Cocoa. My lips are so dry. I'm really bad as well with lip liner. I hardly ever use them. I've got more eyeliner pencils than I've got anything else. Okay, so that's the lip liner. And then you voted for Doll Beauty, and this is the lipstick FOMO. It is very light. I'm not sure I suit it, but because it shows up. Like, look, I just don't think it suits me, but it really suits other people. And then to go over the top, you picked the Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Pillow Talk. I think this is one of their, like, plumping thingies. I'm not sure on that lip, to be honest. And then to finish off, you picked the iconic setting spray. And this stuff is amazing. I love it. Let's get a wee fan. It might be the only fan I've got. And that, my gorgeous people, please excuse the shitty hair, I'm so over it, is my completed look using the products that you, the viewers, picked. What do you think? I love it. I think it's just a nice, quick, easy, lovely makeup, and I really love this palette. And I love those eye colours, but this one's really dried out. So shame. So guys, thank you so much for helping me pick what makeup to use today. I hope you like the look that I created. Please do hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because it would mean a lot, and it's free. And yes, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.